It is like looking
that
into
put
the
into
sun.
perspective for the player. That seems to be a problem. Let's have a little skirt of this
But for me,
asteroid
it
belt
looks
around
dark.
it.
For Q, it looks like he's looking into the sun.
Imagine the entire...
My eyes!
Yep, just like that. Q goes, oh my god, my eyes! How do you see like this? And I'm like, oh, right, HDR. Gotta hope, yeah, gotta switch that off, or else Q's gonna go blind. Meanwhile, Q's just whimpering, his eyes seared out of his skull. Online in Steam? Well, that's neat. So I can just hit invite to squad and preempt it. Okay, I'll be back.
Here's the thing, though. Dory's about to be back.
Yeah, and Dory probably doesn't even have a paddle wheel to her name.
No, but she's got about 6,000 eagles.
That's still not probably enough to get anything but a paddle wheel. Actually, maybe it's enough for a Poppet Moffat. If Poppet Moffats can be bought.
That's what I'm guessing. Yeah. There's a Poppet Moffat's only 1,700. And the Helena is 8,000, so it's totally doable.
Now here's the big problem. I want to be in bed by 11 or 12. So, and it's 8:16. I don't mind waiting, but I'm going to put that out there right now. All right?
Uh-huh.
Now that everyone knows, I don't have to be afraid of backlash whenever I say I need to go to bed.
You did what? You gotta get up in the morning or something? You're too good for
No,
me now?
no, I just feel better when I wake up in the morning.
Okie dokie.
Look here, I can't help it, but it does feel so much better to wake up in the morning rather than wake up in the sun setting.
Well, I'm always up in the morning anyway, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I can go to Q's wish list. Oh, Q has no wish list.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Oh,
Not
in
as
War Thunder?
yeah. A
Why,
War
you want to
Thunder.
know what I want?
No, I just thought it was funny.
Oh, look right there. They got a wish list for people in here.
Yeah, no. Let's see what John's wish list is.
Nothing.
Huh. His wish list is a fire. Hmm. I just clicked on someone random, and they do have a wish list.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Someone I figured who would have a wish list.
But Eagles?
Mhm.
Nah. British bias.
British bias.
Yeah. Let's see here. Let's see who else I bet would have it.
Awfully sounds like someone we know, don't we, Q?
Mm.
Oh, I was talking shit about zonation. It's okay. I thought I did the same.
What sounds like someone would know?
Silver.
What
No,
about
that
him?
isn't silver.
No.
It ain't silver. Let's see what Nordic's wish list is.
Yeah, sound like it.
No, no wish list. Alright, now I need to make my own wish list so someone might buy my wish list. How do I make a wish list? Oh, it's not easy to do, so I'm not doing it now. Wait a minute. Is that the wish list item? Yay! My wish list is empty. How do I add to it? Oh, I bet I know how. M1A1 clickbait, sure. That is on my wish list now.
The what?
Look in the American Army tech tree, and it's gonna be a premium.
The clickbait.
Mm-hmm.
What the?
I love it.
Yeah, that's Seth's favorite.
Alright, I want that on my wish list. And kitty, no. And I agree. This one on my wish list too. And let's go to Sweden. Sure, why not?
Remember that time whenever Nordic thought the M551 Sheridan didn't exist?
No.
Yeah, that was funny. I like how it says it's full tracked.
Excellent. I added a whole bunch of unreasonable things to my wish list. Perfect.
Oh, have I?
I want a
Well,
hat.
You hasn't added anything unreasonable. I'll see what John's is.
Alright, I'll add some stuff. Just don't hurt me.
There we go. John has an unreasonable thing, just like I do. See, look at all my unreasonables, John. Everything I got is completely unreasonable.
Just the two, really?
Two? I have quite a few things on my wish list. Probably totaling up to $100, $500 in.
You could
Titan
add tech tree
coins.
vehicles to the wish list too, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I only see just the two.
I don't know
Wish
how
list
that would
for
help
play-
you,
for player's
but
set.
Someone can gift you the Eagles for it.
um,
Or maybe. I don't know.
I guess I gotta be.
maybe Q can give me the research for it. That would help.
Yeah, let me get right on that.
It shows up that.
He's like, yeah, I'll gift you the research when my tech tree is completely done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really see all of yours. It just shows up for two. Only two for
Refresh it
America.
then.
Try to. And yeah. There's no filters on.
Refresh it again! Okay. As you refresh it again, just give up.
I want to. I've already given up.
Okay, excellent. Perfect. That's exactly what I would expect out of you. I would give up too. Don't worry.
Oh, time to wait. Get her ass kicked while we don't once we get in.
not even waiting. Q wants us to wait for Dory, who may or may not even get back on.
Last time I knew, she don't got no ships.
You can get them
I
off
know.
it.
You need what, a 5.3, right? Base to get in it. All right.
A Moffat will get you right in there.
Prior vessel is 4.7 to 5.0. Nate, you need right in there.
Yeah, Moffat is just right on the edge.
5.0.
Yeah.
I have it in my lineup right now. Keep it
I
in my
know.
lineup. Use it.
And Moffat's a reasonable choice, is the thing.
The only one that gets me the most money, really.
Well, the Moffat is a reasonable.
Unless I use a
So,
heavy
so
cruiser
wait a
to sit
minute.
in the
What about the
background.
Frank Knox?
I mean,
Frank Knox.
I wouldn't use the Frank Knots because it's a 4.7. You want a 5.0, but Frank Knots is okay too. But it isn't a Poppet Moffat, so it immediately loses 10 points because it doesn't have Poppet in its name.
Oh, I see. That's the logic behind it.
Well,
There.
Frank Knox is a gearing class, while the Moffat is a Potter class.
John, if you could go back in time and see the people on the Moffat, would you try to get the nickname to the Moffat to be Poppet?
Yes. Just put it right on the side, right in front. Poppet, Moffat.
Just trust me, bro.
Trust me. Perfect. You'll understand too.
It's like
You'll see it when it happens. You'll understand that name real quick.
Hey, Seth, what do you think of the IGN Yamashiro?
I don't know. It's Yamashiro. Yamashiro. Who cares?
It's a battleship.
Oh, it's a battle cruiser.
Yes, but it's probably a World War one.
It says 1920.
Yeah, pre-World War II. I mean,
Right after World War One.
I know it's a post-war
Mm-hmm.
or a interim. I think they call it interim.
It says 36 centimeter, 45.
Pre-World War Two.
And how long does it say for the reload? 6 hours?
Hell if I know. I can't read.
I'm gonna go 6 hours on the reload. And the actual answer is it's probably about 30, like 2 minutes. There's Yamashiro. Modifications. I hate how it's so hard to get the game to tell you how long the reload is. That's probably a 12-inch shell queue. Or maybe an 8-inch. I'm gonna go 10.
If we're talking about the main caliber, it is fire rate 2 rounds per minute. If we're talking about the main caliber.
Okay.
And the auxiliary caliber does 10 rounds per minute.
Huh.
Let's see, it's AA unit.
Where are you getting that at?
Okay, when you're previewing the ship, go to X-ray and just hover over the barrels, and
Oh,
it
yeah,
will tell
yeah,
you
yeah,
the
yeah.
fucking reload.
You're
and the
right.
fire
You're
rate.
right.
So the fire rate
I
is
knew
what you
there was a
want.
way. I knew there was a way. I just couldn't remember.
The fire
Okay,
rate is
so
the reload
yeah.
rate, technically.
So 2 rounds a minute.
So
So
that's
30 second
30
or
seconds a minute for a round. So because it's only a 36 centimeter.
36 centimeter, yeah.
It's like I would still consider that like battle cruiser.
It's battleship, but since it's like interim war, but
You
it
recommend the
is.
Moffat, right? Over all the
Yeah,
others?
Moffat.
Alright.
Yeah,
The
Moffat's
Moffat.
good.
I got BBs and I use a Moffat. Same with Seth. Very
Oh wow,
dependable.
14 inches.
That's what 36 millimeter, huh?
It's 14 inches. It's actually quite the size. Although it does have severe weaknesses. Underwater torpedoes, that's a weakness.
Dory's getting on now.
Yeah, I can see that they got torpedo tubes underwater,
How many?
which
A lot. One,
for each side,
three.
yeah, it's three on
It's a
each
3
side.
broadside, yeah. It's a 3 broadside
Yeah,
on
it's all
both. Yeah.
broadsides only. It doesn't go forward, doesn't you can't turn it. It just goes straight broadside only.
Yeah, broadside
So
only.
this ship is meant to take on and do when other BBs. It's nothing else.
Yeah, what's its secondaries look like? It minimum. Got it.
Yeah. Centimeter and rounds
Does it
per minute.
does it even have AA?
It does, just not many. It's an 8 centimeter AA gun, 20 rounds per minute, and it's got
Cannon.
6 of them.
Oh, it's got 6?
8 centimeter third. Yeah.
Basically,
6 and
I need to look at this thing
6
carefully to know
AA,
whenever I'm
16 auxiliary, and 6 main.
yeah. Basically, all I need to do is look at things top profile, and whenever I'm flying, go for it because there's nothing going to stop me. Hope and a prayer from the Japanese crew on board.
If you're using a heavy bomber or something like that, yeah. I don't think you can do anything too much to bomb it from the top
No,
and call it a day.
I mean, a 1,000 kilogram bomb is going to ruin its day.
Fucking rip it in two. I mean, it's got a lot of guns and shit, but
If it can't
like I said,
stop me in the air,
yeah, it's only got 8 centimeter freaking guns. That's not a lot for
Make me
compared
the
to its
leader.
size.
gonna make
So
Q the leader. You, I don't want to
yeah, I
make
can
you
see
the
on the next
leader.
one of the
I'll
mill
make you the
turret right
leader
there.
again,
Just
don't
drop a
worry.
bomb right through.
Piss you.
Crack that baby in
Yeah.
two.
Okay, I'm done. I was, I was just.
I just gotta get the Dorito in here.
Dorito.
Alright. They got the Moffat, and they're gonna slap everything you can in there, Dory.
Airplanes work very well, and then, well, they're
Yes,
not
I
going to be able
have.
to do anything but
Put
Moffat.
put put in your yeah.
I've got the PB4Y2 and the
Hey.
Wait a minute.
B425J20.
Actually, wait a minute. What is the requirements here? A minute, first.
4.7 to a 5.0 required vehicle. Must have one of them. Pledge too. I usually keep. Moffat.
Allowed
Moffat.
via. Oh, allowed vehicles 3.3 to 7.0. Okay.
Yes. The
And 1.0
required
aircraft.
vehicles
Yeah, okay.
vessel BR is
Okay, so
4.7 to 5.0.
Moffat, and you can bring Litchfield, Barker, and yeah, your Litchfield.
The Litchfield, what's that?
Reserve.
Reserve.
It's 3.3, but you're
Yeah.
allowed to bring 3.3, so
Oh,
You're
yeah.
allowed
you
to
might as
bring the lower ones, but you have to have a 4.7 to a 5.0 to
Yeah.
actually go join in. That's the required vehicle VR.
Yeah.
Bring
Allowed
bring
VR
this to.
vehicles is 3.3 to 7.0.
Yeah. So you
You
have to
gotta
bring
get
the
that medium.
required vehicle, but
That
other
middle
than
point.
that, it doesn't matter.
Yep. Just one middle fucking one they let you go in, and the rest can be just low class stuff you want. But I got the Moffat. Did it that way.
The good news about ships, thankfully, is it can be very forgiving. A lot of people, like, if you're in a little destroyer and someone's in a battleship, I mean, they'll shoot you, but it's unlikely they'll shoot you if you're in a group.
I mean, if you're a group and there's a bigger, tasty target that gives them a lot more money than you, then yeah, most definitely they'll be targeting that thing.
Yeah. Unless
Your
they
little
just feel
Moffat
like
Boffet,
picking
they
on
just
a
one
little
shot you
destroyer.
if they're in a BB and just like, that wasn't much. That
No,
was
the
a
Moffat
waste
ain't
of
much.
rounds.
How much is the Moffat right now in respawn cost? They may have changed that. Woo, they've increased
What's that, Seth?
these. They increased the respawn cost of the Moffat. It's still not a lot, but it's still annoying.
People remember there's a rumor about it being overpowered. They probably whined about it.
The Moffat is not overpowered. The Moffat will explode
So
on
easily.
on a moment's notice if you know where to hit it. Thank God most people don't know where to hit it.
All right, we're good to go.
Thank God most people don't know where to hit it.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all the whole ship part, they put it in the most weakest point that has no armor. Easy slot. Right to the ass.
I was telling Dory to get in here even if they're AFK eating because we can queue because they won't be able to join it while it's already going and it's going to be like an hour. So
We haven't
Yeah.
started it up. That's why.
yeah, so I
Alright.
told her I said get on, get the Moffat, and then join us.
We were having a very in-depth conversation about ships.
Mm-hmm.
Their plausibilities of how to crack them like an egg. I mean, the Japanese ships are good. They got the best range and shit. It's just when it comes to taking a beating, they can't really take a beating. That was the only difference. And I'm just right off to my other screen or watching my anime again. Eating
Hooray!
Graham crackers.
Munching on this. I'm just munching.
Hey John, if I sent you like a 100-pound tub of animal crackers.
Now, are we talking about frosted or non-frosted?
Non-frosted.
I already got a bunch of that. I munch on
Alright.
it here and there. Now, if
Frosted?
it's non-frosted, like cinnamon graham, something like that, then I'd be like, I'm down. I'll take that whole tub and eat that. Lunch on that for a while.
Until you get sick of it. Until you can't look at it again.
Yep, pretty much.
Kitty?
Hey, Graham fucking fucking animal cookies? Oh, you talking, man? Hamburger.
Even though animal crackers are bland tasting, I still like them.
Right?
Okay, I see what's going on. The cat sees its tail and plays with its tail.
I wish
Okay,
my
makes
dog
more
could do
sense.
that, but he don't. I got him a bunch of freaking tennis balls because one of his toys it's got rope, but in the middle it's a tennis ball. He won't even fuck with the normal tennis balls, but he fuck with that. I'm like, come on, man. They catch. You don't do that.
let's see what Q's wish list is. He wants a Wyoming. He wants the F-20 Tiger Shark, F4S Phantom. He wants the clickbait. Good choice. The Draken. That's a good choice. And
Yamashiro, even though we just talked
Yamashiro.
about that.
And he wants a Yamashiro.
And the Arkansas.
Oh yeah,
and the
Arkansas.
Arkansas.
I know.
The Arkansas.
That's what some people call that. Arkansas also is valid. Look at it. You could go Arkansas. Are you just less valuable Kansas?
Pretty much. It's like, what do we call this state? Well, we like Kansas, but we want it to be a little different than Kansas. Arkansas, basically, not Kansas.
And then they go, but we don't want to be associated with Kansas, so we're gonna call ourselves Arkansas.
Yeah, we'll make the SW.
Look at Arkansas fools up in here. I'm calling Arkansas. But we don't want to be no Kansas boys. Right?
Mm-hmm. Even though that's... Can't blame them.
Fahrenheit is still superior to Celsius. And feet and inches are still superior to meters.
Yep, even though Q knows feet and meters. I mean, Q knows meters better than he knows feet and inches.
Not really. I only know it because when I was studying about air combat maneuvers, it was all in fucking kilometers because it was being taught by British dudes.
Well, the U.S. Air Force does that too.
Yeah.
Because in the Navy, we don't do miles, we do kilometers or clicks.
And
John,
knots and shit.
John, I heard this, and
depending if it's a Navy plane or not.
I don't know if this story is
knots by speed for ship-wise.
I know, but if it's a carrier-based plane, it'll have a knots meter. At least the old ones did.
Sometimes, but most of the time they would have the normal stuff.
I said at least the old ones.
John,
like
I don't
World
know
War
if this
II.
is true, but it sounds true for the military.
What?
An engineer on a aircraft carrier ordered something and accidentally put the wrong numbers in, and what was shipped out to him was a turret of an Abrams on the aircraft carrier. See, and it was delivered via helicopter. It makes sense that it would happen because the military is like, oh, he requested it. Obviously, this is what he needs.
But it's also.
Abrams turret. Okay, whatever.
I agree with you, Seth, but the flip side of it is it's an engineer, so it's kind of hard to believe they'd make that big of a mistake that easily. It does sound believable.
Especially with the Navy, because
I'm just saying, if you were to doubt it, that would be like one of the reasons. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. He's like, yeah, could you just imagine that? He's just sitting there going,
oh boy, my package is... wait, what? A helicopter? What's this about?
And yeah, the captain of the ship went down there and started yelling and saying,
what the fuck you do?
Why do we have this here?
What the hell did you order this? He's like, what? I didn't.
Yeah,
I just wanted a screwdriver.
Yeah.
like, I just ordered a freaking... just a flux capacitor for the fucking shit. Put the fucking plane in it. They gave me this.
Oh, I see.
This isn't the alternator I ordered.
Yeah. Like, I see. They're one digit. Oh, the part numbers are one digit off. Huh.
Yeah, that's difference.
See how it goes.
More believable.
Literally,
Yeah,
it's fucking believable. That happens a lot in the military.
Yeah, it's
You
like,
know, it's even worse.
Hilarious.
Watch it turn out that they had the wrong order sheet because someone gave them the wrong documentation.
That happens.
Yeah, and just
All that
and
shit
just
happens.
go.
I believe it would. That's why I said it.
I know. It's believable because it's like Uh, and no
Logistics
one
at
up,
its
and no
finest,
one,
my friend.
and no one in logistics even so much as
It-
question.
They're like, that's our job. That's what we do. I'm not here to be your boss.
From logistics, okay? Your
Nobody
captain
listens to
signed
us
it
anyway.
Even your captain signed it away before,
The form.
not even fucking looking it over first. Just sign it away and send it to us, logistic guys. So we just do what we requested. Here
Yeah,
it is.
this is what this is what you requested.
The form literally says blah 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 dash do 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 dash this
Uh,
this item
and
requested
no.
by this person blah 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 signed by Captain blah blah blah
And it's like,
signed auto signed by engineer blah blah blah.
and then everyone's just going, what do we do with it now?
Here's the documentation. Here's yours. Here's your items.
You want to see if it'll launch off the catapult?
Like, well, actually, if we can get a launch off of a the aircraft catapult.
No,
Sure.
I got an excellent idea. Jerry rig mount it somewhere.
Actually, that's what I would be thinking too. If an engineer actually said that, I'd be like, if I was sitting around there as another engineer, as it is, I'd be like,
I know.
no offense, but I think he has a good idea here.
Yeah, it's like,
You know, dealing with those pesky pirates is probably best to just have something that can just head gone.
no,
No
just a
waste
moment.
many bullets, just
Don't
one round
even-
gone.
Don't even tell the captain. Just one day he sees the turret moving. It's like, what are you doing with this? Don't worry about it.
Just mounted on one fucking side on the edge somewhere
Yeah.
up from the lower hanger, just like
What is that doing
man?
there? Ah, you see the Marines sitting there going, no.
they're just huddling around it, just like taking pictures, like, yeah, well, look what we got. On our
No,
ships now.
Yeah, it's like you're sitting there as the engineer going, that was mine. The Marines hijacked it the second it got working.
Right? It's like fully automatic. It doesn't even need someone in it. There's no fucking space to put a person in there anymore.
Yeah, it's like they just stole it from me.
They just take it.
Uh,
You got the remote too, Captain, if you want to play with it.
actually, they stole the remote.
That's why I said
God
they got
only
the
knows
remote
where
too,
that.
Captain, if you want to play with it.
I think we're gonna have to hold on.
Yeah, it already
Why?
fucking stopped the count anyways.
It did. What? Why?
Or he's not with us.
Oh, Dory left.
You're restarting from the looks of it. Excuse me. Yeah, man. If I was an engineer on the aircraft carrier and something like that would happen, I'd be sitting there going, Captain, I know which one I'm going through your mind. But technically, you
This
got
isn't
the
my fault.
right idea.
Yeah.
It's not normal. It's out of straight out of the blue.
Okay, go again.
But he's got a good idea. From a tactical standard, that would be a good idea, technically. Actually, I would agree of building new ships that are. I like that.
Even aircraft carriers in World War II were not that heavily armed.
No, they weren't.
They're not meant to
They
be.
probably got a good amount of AA, but that's about it. But when it comes to actually guns to play with, no.
Yeah, but you know what the problem is for that.
Yeah. Most of the space is meant for aircraft, bombs, fuel, and other shit. I know.
Yeah.
And all the parts that go along with the aircraft and bombs and shit.
The Japanese tried it, but it didn't turn out very well. Tried, front half battleship, back half aircraft carrier. That. Oh well.
Like something.
They.
Yeah, we did that too.
Yeah,
Failed.
I think both sides had a battleship they converted into a carrier.
Oh yeah. Welcome. like full conversion wise, the U.S. had the U.S.'s Langley, and so
Yeah, Langley didn't turn out so well, but it did. It was the only aircraft carrier not to get, you know, that started the war that didn't get sunk or heavily damaged. But that was also because the Navy was fully aware what would happen if something actually damaged it.
yeah, it would just be gone.
It would have, yeah, it would have disappeared in moments. They would have been looking for it for a couple of days.
Well, don't forget, it was literally I think it was a frigate or was it a cruiser that was
I
turned
thought it was a
into
light cruiser.
Yeah. Well, back then they didn't have no such thing as a light cruiser, heavy cruiser, or just normal cruiser. They just cruiser. Remember?
Yeah. Anyways, it wasn't the best ship.
No.
It was an old ship, and it was only meant to be. Poor
It,
thing
it
was.
was it was an experimental thing. Okay, it was a straight up retrofit from a normal ship to see if you can turn it into an flat deck.
It was actually.
It
Oh,
worked like it's supposed to for what it did. The concept did its job, and they're like, all right, we're just gonna build them.
did you see the Drac videos on the the aircraft carriers they had in the what do you call it, in the freshwater lakes, the Great Lakes?
Oh, those carriers, yeah.
Yeah.
And they on the bottom of the sea, on the bottom of those lakes too.
Oh, they sunk them.
Mhm.
I thought they. I don't know what they would have done with them.
Well, some
At
of
least.
them got scrapped and the others got sunk due
Okay.
to weather issuing.
Yeah, I didn't
So,
think they.
the weather on the Great Lakes can get really fucking horrendous.
I'm aware of that. I just didn't know what they would do with them.
I know
That makes
firsthand
sense.
how bad it can get and how cold that shit could be, especially during winter.
Yeah. All they were for though was for training purposes.
Yeah. In proof of concept.
No, they were all just for training new pilots about carrier-based operations. Right next to a mechanic school, by the way, so the trainees can screw it up and they bring them back.
Uh, Great Lakes Naval Base was the naval base that was used for paramedic training.
No, there was another one for. There was an engineering school pretty close. They were training naval aviator engineers.
I'm an aviation engineer, and all the aviation engineers go to Florida for schooling.
This was just during that time, John, not now. World War II.
Oh, they don't
Anyways,
even use that base anymore.
yeah, this is World War II, John. This is when they were basically pipelining people for air. You know, you get your 6 weeks of a- naval aviation training via that school. You would take off from the air base and land on this converted barge carrier that looks like it could sink if someone sneezed at it. It was very popular with the crew because it had a massive accommodations in it. But, you know. And the crew would be a mix of. The crew would be a mix of. What are they called? Uh, some engineers, veteran pilots, and a couple of others. Just the veteran pilots are there mainly as teachers to watch the landings and laugh. Okay, they weren't there for laughing, but they were laughing. Really, they were aces. They were just aces that were kind of brought back to train the new guys. Which was a smart thing to do.
And I was right.
What?
They didn't have no engineering school or anything like that at Great Lakes. They only had the training vessels. They took off from somewhere else and worked on everything else somewhere else.
Alright, one
I
minute.
already looked it up. The only
Maybe
thing
it was
you
just the
get is
mechanics.
World War II training vessels, Wolverine, Sable, and Whalemat, which are all conversion vessels from
Yeah, I know the
freaking.
conversion. I know they were barges or something like that.
No, they
Transport
were
ships.
fucking steam cruisers. Freaking.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they were.
They were fucking liners for fucking cruise ships and shit.
Yeah. There we go. Cruise ships. That's why they were popular because the accommodations down below were quite nice.
Yeah, and like they're straight up cruise ships. The USS Sable was a United States naval training ship during World War II, originally built as a passenger ship, Greater Buffalo, a side wheel excursion steamboat.
Oh yeah, they also had
It
trouble.
was purchased by the Navy in 1942 and converted to a training aircraft carrier to be used on the Great Lakes.
And what made it funny was that paddle wheel made it a little bit trickier
Oh
conversion.
yeah, most definitely.
But it did also provide a better platform, stable platform for people to land on.
True, because it can.
Yeah, it was
It's got a
it
little
was
bit
a
more
bit of a
stabilizers on the side for it. Yeah.
it it was a bit of a oh well, you'll get the hang of it.
Yeah.
And then then they converted the first one. Then they're like, "Huh, this is a very good idea." Okay, we'll convert the second one because the third one was running so much that they needed a second one to let the first one go down for maintenance. And then they were like, "Oh, fudge! If what?" And then they started, switching them out. And they're like, "Uh-oh, what happens if one had a catastrophic failure?" Well, we need a third one just in case. And Jimmy didn't get hit the fourth one he always wanted.
So the only thing that's going up that I can see that was different from the actual base and all that shit was an officer training camp.
It was further up north apparently,
Eh,
but uh,
no, because anything that involves Great Lakes, I'm looking at it right now. That's why I looked up only. Great Lakes Engineering School, World War II. And the only thing during that time,
mm,
besides what was those carriers, was something called the V-12 Navy College Training Program. Was designed to supplement the force of commissioned officers in the United States Navy during World War II. And the only other thing that is going on now is called the Surface Warfare Engineering School Command Great Lakes. That is what it's called now as the naval base.
we'll figure out what that place was called. Give me a minute. Boop, boop. Not that it matters, but we might as well talk about something while we're waiting 6 hours.
Right?
something happened.
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh.
And there goes Dory.
Yep. Did they disconnect or lose connection?
They
Leaving.
disconnected.
I guess they're not coming back then.
The only thing I can see though is a shipbuilding firm called the Great Lakes Engineering Works. Shipbuilding company headquarters in the Detroit area, the Great Lakes. That was the only thing I can bring up. Everything else is what I've known personally hand because that's the place I went for training. Is Great Lakes.
I think their cat turned their computer off.
Oh. Oh, the kitty does that sometimes. That's
Yes,
right. That's
Yep.
why I keep things on top of my power button to stop kitties from.
Dory does too, but it's not a secured thing, so.
Dog knows where the
Yeah.
button is, so I tend to just put like something above it, like some cloth.
I've seen a picture and it's just a cup, and I'm like, I don't know how to help.
For me, it's three switch games on top. I hear it fall and I know something's wrong. I have woken up and my computer is on before. And there's a cat staring at me on top of the computer like it's completely innocent in all crimes. But I know. I know the crimes.
It knows it did something.
Was you gonna wait longer or what?
I guess we'll just let it see if he'll put us into a battle and Dory comes back, Dory comes back.
I'm gonna give me a cup of coffee.
Good luck.
Oh, look, just like a few feet away. I did my research on the shit I actually fucking know and talked about.
I know.
As an engineer myself, I'm like, I should know better. They would have said something like, no, that's actually, they used to, mainly, that was the medical school. They used that mainly as a medical school after World War II. That's where all the medics for every single branch.
Excellent. Excellent. So
from.
when the pilots crashed while trying to land on the carrier,
Man,
they could go.
there goes the medic. Fuck. Get another one. One of those fools off the fucking shore. They're all
Yeah.
medics. Pick one.
Yeah.
They only transferred it to a freaking besides a training camp, a medical school. Oh look, that's what I thought would happen. But they do train
What?
Navy SEALs there too.
How does this happen?
We're getting into one, right?
Oh my god. Q.
And it
I
wasn't
can't believe it.
forever.
Oh god. Well.
Oh, no, I thought we were gonna get into one that's already go. But yeah.
Yeah, we are, but you know what? It better.
I thought we were getting one that's already. Oh yeah, already going. I could just hear it.
I don't. Oh my
Like, what?
god. They changed it. Hey, wait a minute. Don't you tell me they've made this easier. A minute. Oh my god.
Are you already out and about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow. They give me heading? Do they give me heading and speed on the target? Oh, you better tell me they do this. Oh my god, they do.
Interesting.
Prepare the ship for battle.
There's no way I can reach it, but they do give me heading, speed, and actually damage reports of the enemy vessel. Nice.
Vessel works.
You see it, John?
Okay. Oh. Yeah, I see it. Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know, watch it in real time, just getting smacked the fuck out of where he's getting hit. Interesting.
I know.
Which,
It's different.
realistically,
I mean,
that
this is
wouldn't happen.
technically stuff that your observers would be able to pick out, but still interesting.
Right? At least the heading and
The speed is
position.
nice too. They would have been able to figure out speed a little bit, but yeah.
Not particularly. Not when they're far enough, far away. Close
Well,
up, maybe.
this close over here with these guys, you'd be able to figure out speed. 8 miles out, yeah. But yeah, I know what you mean. What?
But
I just got a collision alert, and I was like, what?
I'm here. Collision with what? There's nothing
Oh,
there.
50 feet.
No?
I'm close to you. I'm going right next to you.
I know.
We are technically getting closer, but not by much. I don't know if they had a collision for friendly ships, but you know. I'm gonna cut into you, John. Cut away from me. You know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna slow down, and then I'm gonna cut behind you.
Slow it down. There.
Yeah, I did too, just to make sure I didn't hit you. That's actually pretty good. Our turn was pretty good with each other. Oh, it even tells me when I'm short. Oh my god, that is some level of beautiful.
Good. He's firing on me now. That's fine.
Meet you at the bottom of the ocean, John, when he's done with you.
Yeah.
I can't see past your smoke, by the way.
Being targeted by multiple.
Oh, by battleship too.
Yeah, I know.
Mm.
That's the one I'm fighting, or firing on,
Yeah, it looks like he's
and
kind
I'm
of
being
sinking.
fired upon multiple other ships right now.
Yeah, you got friends, John. Do you have friends? Do you have good friends or bad friends?
No.
Have you made questionable choices to lead you into this position? I like how Q's not talking to us.
I will take you down if I have to with me.
Huh? John? Where'd you go? Oh. Oh, jeez. Alright, John, what's the saddest song of the bugle? Someone on my deck is playing the bugle. The sinking song. How about on you?
No, let me playing on my side.
Oh. Oh! Yeah, great news. I don't have steering. I'm pulling the Bismarck. Come on, give me the vessel. Give me back the vessel. Turn, baby, turn! Where are you? Oh, that guy. Oh, wow, he has more people than I thought he on his ship. I thought he only had like 3 people left.
Right?
And now he's a blazing charnel house.
Yes, I got on fire. Probably next flipping. Oh, there's Q.
job, John.
That's on fire, then fucking just sit on other shit.
So what were you asking me, Seth? There was a lot of things I wanted to say, but I had a sudden phone call to deal with, so...
I kind of figured that's why I was about to say, oh, you's probably too important to talk to us. Too important with his phone calls. How long has this change been in, Q?
Oh no.
Do you like it?
Yeah. I told you they're always doing upgrades because it's not a finished mode. They've never claimed it was a feature complete mode. It's still a work in progress.
I
And
know.
that's just ships in general, not even specifically this. I try not to look too much into it because I see a lot of shitheads. Oh, they're greedy. War Thunder sucks. And a bunch of fucking made up bullshit. If they were greedy, I wouldn't have bothered playing the fucking game. Because I've seen plenty of greedy games. A dime a fucking dozen. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I would have quit right at the start. That's the same. That's some of the same reasons why I quit fucking World of Tanks. World of Tanks started off as a cash grab anyway, because it came out during a time whenever there were multiple games doing that exact same thing that they were doing from Russia and other parts of Europe like that. So, to me, World of Tanks was nothing special when it came out. It was just another cookie cutter cash grab. The only thing that got it kicked off was YouTubers that liked tanks and stuff selling it to other people. You know how many times I read a comment and multiple people are like, oh, there's no games that do X or Y. Yeah, I can think of 3 off the top of our head that either of us have played together regularly. You know, like Avorion, for example, Nordic. People are like, I wish there was a game where you could build a ship and fly around. It's like, yeah, Avorion. You know, oh, I wish there was a game like that Starship Simulator demo where you can have a crew on the ship and do things. And I'm like, Pulsar. Starship Evo. Man, it'd be nice if there was a game that did this, that, and the other. I'm like, yeah, Starship Evo has that. But playing Space Engineers.
But Space Engineers is better.
It's not, though. There's so many more things that Starship Evo has that Space Engineers don't. And it's right out the box. For example, foldable landing gear. Pipes that are, like, flexible. Like hoses that are flex.
Yeah, but they don't have the damage simulation.
Do they, though?
I have no idea.
Starship Evo is being made by one guy, and it already has more features and more buildable features than Space Engineers does.
Does it look as nice as Space Engineers?
I think it looks better, personally. Space Engineers feels like a clunky mess, but Starship Evo feels like it flows better. You have scalable parts.
Do that in Space Engineers too.
You can set up a bunch of stuff. There's actual planets, and there's like a large areas to actually go to. There's a point to it. You know, like NPC generation and stuff, and like you actually go to the planet. It's not like Space Engineers where it's like just a big fuck all lag mess.
But I like lag mess.
Yeah, but aside from wishful thinking, there's not really much to do in Space Engineers. There's no real NPCs or exploration.
Shit to do
The only thing that comes close to that is pseudo mods and people on servers setting up scenarios.
One hasn't played the game for some time.
Hey, ooh boy. Oh, I'm sinking.
Every time people keep telling me I'm wrong about those things I say, I try the game with them, and no, it's the same bullshit. That's why I tried it that last time. It was still a laggy ass mess, and needing 500 mods to even be remotely accessible or playable. And it's still a mess.
I like ramming in that game. Okay, Q. I like building something and then ramming it. Or better yet, finding something on the market. On the what do you call it? The workshop.
I could
and
find
ram.
out if you can ram stuff. But here's the thing, Starship Evo's being done by like one guy, and it's accomplished more than what space engineers promised they would back in the day, and still haven't done. Like honestly, Space Engineers feels like there's no point to doing anything. Like yeah, building this big shit, but for what purpose? Street credit?
Yeah.
Not like you're gonna actually use it for anything.
I guess you could do it for PvP.
Uh-huh. And pray that the game don't crash and lag out.
Yeah.
Because to reach that point of PvP, you'll most likely need some mods. And the base game just can't handle, making stuff.
Good night, Crow World.
That's my promise base engineer. It's just, I haven't yet to be proven that it's worth my time.
Well, tell me if that ship sinks.
Though, to be honest, I like the dial, but I wonder if there's an option to make the top dial of the enemy display be relative from your position, so that it's not as confusing.
I find it not very confusing at all. I think it is relative to your display.
Seth, I'm looking at this guy. I'm heading west. He's pointing north, but from my field of view, it looks like he's heading west to southwest, or at the very least northwest. But here it looks like he's going northwest, but it doesn't look like quite like how it wants to look. So I'm getting a little confused on my enemy's orientation. But I do like where if you splash and stuff, it gives you different like feedback. Like, oh, here's the parts where you hit around the ship. You were short, you were over. It says heading angle negative 56 degrees on him. But I'm heading west, and if he's heading north, why isn't my perspective of him facing towards me more instead of facing kind of not? It almost looks like we're parallel from my perspective.
Okay.
But then again,
Maybe I'm just used to a bunch of naval games where it's like this.
Seth,
I
I don't think it's based off of your relative, because like whenever I shoot, Seth, listen, whenever I shoot at him, you know where it shows the red hemisphere from where you shot from? It's showing his southwest side as being shot from. This is a bunch of confusing information. Now it's the northeast that he's being shot from by me. Which one is it? I don't know. It's just conflicting information. It's got nothing to do with other naval games. I've played other naval games, Seth.
You haven't.
It's just, my question still stands. I still don't have a clue which sort of reference this bearing it's giving me of the enemy target is. See? I just fired at him again, and now it's saying how he was shot at from the southwest. I don't understand. according to my like shot aiming thing, it shows that we're relatively even. But the thing showing his direction should say otherwise. Because he should be coming towards me, according to what it's telling me on the top left of my screen. He's pointing north, northwest. I'm going directly west. No deviation at full speed. But my aiming thing is perfectly center mass. And it's showing me that the guy is southwest of me, which does add up. He is. But if he was going north, then why am I getting a broadside profile? You understand?
User entered
So
your
to be
channel.
honest, it's a little confusing to me at first. Anyways, that's my struggle and complaint right now. I wouldn't call it a complaint. I'm just trying to figure it out. 'Cause I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I don't know how to explain it, but I have figured it out, but I can't. I have a hard time explaining things, okay? I understand your problem, but I don't know how to explain
Seth,
how
do
I
you
feel.
actually understand what you're looking at?
Yes.
Because you can look at something and just accept it and not actually understand it. I've done it before.
Coming from the Navy here, I actually understand what the fuck I'm looking at. Literally, I already said, I can tell you what it is.
Oh, God.
So I'm looking at this guy and it looks like he's going north. And from my point of view, that looks appropriate. It says he's going north, he looks like he's going north. That looks proper. The other one was saying he was going direct north with a little bit of west, while I was going west, but his profile was broadside. That don't make no fucking sense. And my lead indicator was direct midship on him. It was no deviation or lead. Which made it even look even more like he was broadside.
You started on me, now you want to run away like a fucking bitch. Alright.
What the heck?
That was a torpedo, said.
I know, I didn't even get a warning over it. Again. It was the
It's been
same
happening
guy.
a lot.
I think he's launching torpedoes into the spawn area, which is fine. It's just I don't have any warning. I have torpedo spotted and then kaboom. I need a higher torpedo spotted range, I think.
I usually just look around and see them. I never
Well, Q, I'm
have
in-
relied on them seeing anything.
Q, I don't. I play inside of my gun range, okay? I'm in the middle of firing at someone, trying to get the solution right, thinking about what I need to do, and then all of a sudden, kaboom.
You didn't get a red blinky either?
Nope. No, I got a red
Likely
blinky
story.
0.2 seconds before the boom. Actually, 0.25 seconds before the boom. I can't forget about the 5.
Well, my naval crew on these US ships are base, and I've been getting warned.
I am not getting, but there are Japanese torpedoes, which means they're harder to see.
Yeah, he hit you with all of his torpedoes. Whenever you got
Nice.
hit, I heard like 6 hits on you while you were sinking.
Twice?
No,
'Cause
when you
my
were...
first ship, my first
okay,
ship went, okay,
shut up.
my,
Shush. Let me explain, because you completely... I don't think you understood me. Listen. When you got hit just a minute ago, I heard you get hit. I heard the torpedo explosion like 6 times. That means he fired them all in the same spot.
Okay. I was hit by, a all I saw was IGN. I didn't see the rest. So, but my Atlanta was also hit by a
Well, I have
and something.
different reasons, Shimikaze. I have two reasons why I look around. One, somebody's shooting at me, and that happens. A couple people get together and they start picking targets together. Like right now, I think. Right now I'm getting the shit pounded out of me by a rapid firing ship. So I have to look around to see where it's coming from. So sometimes I just happen to be looking around when I spot something.
I think it's this guy. Yeah, there's two. There's a guy right here.
The guy here's pounding me. Or the guy next to him. He's just singling me out.
Is it a battleship?
Not gonna fire that rapidly. Ain't no fucking battleship firing 13 kilometers every 2 seconds. Now there's two of them doing that to me.
Okay, I see a little destroyer. I'm gonna fire some Hope and Pray torpedoes.
I like it. It's just I'm having a hard time explaining any of that. I'm having a hard time explaining anything I'm seeing. You know?
I'm fucking running like a bitch, you fucking dumbass. The same motherfucker that kicked me out earlier. Need this.
Seth's talking to me like I've never played a naval game before.
Hey.
Is this showing up someone as Kiryu Topaz? In the
What?
chat?
Yes.
That's me.
What?
I don't know why, but when I'm typing it comes up as that. Do I have
What?
streamer mode on?
But it says you're an enemy.
I know, but that was me typing just now.
That's actually funny.
I got like 2 or 3 people shooting at me, Seth.
I
I'm
just
so
realized
annoyed.
I just realized I'm in the middle of the shark den. The only reason they haven't shot at me is because they see you.
Yeah, they keep focusing me down. This happens to me a lot when I play this mode. I feel like I get focused down very often.
Oh, it's not just you. It just feels like it for everyone.
I said it feels like it, Seth.
I know.
And it
everyone
does
feels like
happen. Like, I look around me to see if it's happening to anyone else, and more often than not, I see multiple shells within the area I'm in being the only one singled out. Like, I'll see 1 or 2 people, but they're always shooting at 2 different targets.
Uh-oh. What's wrong with my ship?
I just
Oh,
got
boy.
battleship gunned.
No, I'm sinking. Am I gonna make it? Yes, barely. Oh my god. I turned too bad, and I think I hit a hole that I didn't realize I had, and I started taking flooding. Am I gonna make it?
I'm gonna pound
Yeah.
the shit out of that fish. Oh
Never
boy, I can
mind.
use the Atlanta, but I'm not going to because I'll die immediately because I'll get singled out again.
No, you won't. You'll be fine.
That's why you hardly see me using any ships sometimes. I make a
What can I take
logical
out next?
decision. I don't just pick it just because I can.
I pick it because I think it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, well, me too, but if I think I'm gonna just die immediately because I got a battleship aiming me down, or I'm getting singled out by 2 or 3 people, then I'm not gonna pick it because then I won't have fun. I'm
Oh, I
having
see what's
perfectly
shooting at me.
fine. I'm doing perfectly fine with the Douglas. I mean, not the Douglas, the Detroit.
I don't like the Detroit. It feels like I'm operating a snail. And its bullets are, I mean, it shoots very slowly.
Well, you want me to use
Around
the
every...
Moffat that I don't have?
Yes, I want you to use the Moffat then.
Too bad, I don't have it.
Well, find it and get it.
I can't, it's lost. I don't know where...
Well, beat up the guy that stole it from you and get it. And
Why-
if no one stole it from you, steal it from someone.
Why would I use the Moffat when I have the Detroit?
Because the Detroit is garbage.
I don't think so. It handles pretty well.
Yeah, it handles like a tank. It handles like a tank on ice, weighed down by mud.
It's got guns on each side of the ship. So no matter which way I turn, I got guns that can immediately become available. It has about the same turning arc as a destroyer, almost. It depends on if it takes a second to get into that turning arc before it to be equivalent.
Okay, this could be bad. Next time you die, Q, spawn at C point.
It's gonna be a minute, because
Look, if you're getting singled out like I was, then you'll be fine.
I'm about to be. I see a shit ton of shells heading what looks like towards me from 2 separate sources, so I think so. And I'm pretty sure one of them's a battleship gun.
Ready for over penetration.
Yep, they're aiming right at me.
I thought the fuck?
I'm gonna turn the chat off.
I don't even
Fucking
got chat on.
stupid ass people. Ruining the game for everyone else.
Bang bang. Bang bang.
Starboard. This guy literally tried to play the down tier card. That's where I draw the line with my patience. That guy's popping off like a machine gun. That's a battle cruiser. That's a battleship. Yeah, I see that it's listing.
I'm sinking. I wish my friends were here.
Not my fault you took off somewhere else.
Well, I saw a bunch of death markers in this area, and I thought, uh-oh.
Oh, damn. I am. Damn.
Yep, that is a battleship. Can I spawn a battleship? I can spawn the Nevada.
I just got
I'm-
murdered by a 14-inch.
I'm
A full volley just
the Mississippi. Damn, John, what'd you do to piss him off?
I don't know. I just got a full volley of 14 inches.
Be like an all chat. What did I do to you to deserve that?
I'm like, what the hell?
You should say that in all chat. Be like, what did I do?
Suicide. I'm like, shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
I ain't got long left to live, man. I'm like hardcore listing, and this battleship has a boner,
Yeah, barely.
and I got like 3 or 4 dudes just, yeah. So I'm gonna take my chances and try to torpedo this battleship.
One shot, and fucking just the pulse of a fucking 14-inch round just right through me. Oh, we got one of those over here. That's up.
Damn, as soon as I went to use that torpedo, it got knocked out. It wasn't even a direct hit, it was just compression from the water exploding around it. Ow!
It's going up. It's going up. Great play. Got up with the main.
It's cheating me.
I know the torpedoes ain't gonna hit him.
Yeah,
Catch on fire, motherfucker.
I've got a control problem. I'm turning endlessly. I'm Bismarcked.
Got two torpedoes ready.
That guy says the Italian chip has no range. I'm like, man, it must. I mean, I said, man, a 3 feet shot range. That's first time I heard no range gun. You also get a lot of people that imitate what they heard from like YouTubers and stuff. You could tell because of how they word it. A lot of the stuff I hear people say, I literally have heard from others. It's easier to spot it when you know, but sometimes you could tell by the way they say it, you know, especially when they say it with such cluelessness and devotion.
It gets nice and close. Cat.
It's a good thing I just don't care.
What's that?
It's a good thing I just don't care. I let them chat whatever they want to say.
Right? I'm not even caring for that shit. I'm just.
What, you think it was funny that he had no range?
Yeah.
Did it go? Yep. Yep, it went down.
I'm still alive somehow. I've just been maneuvering.
I made more money off the pop so far, I can't believe. Nice price, and I'm already at about like almost 30K.
I was kind of just wanting to die so I could respawn to Seth, but like
I got, you know,
I'm still not down though. I'm still not sunk. I'm still like going. I've even been charging at this battleship.
that BB's back. Showed up again.
Ah, there we go. Mississippi got me. I think that's the guy that got you, John.
I used a 14-incher on my ass, so I was murdered.
Are there enemies near your position or are they far?
Who, me?
No, Santa Claus.
I am 8 miles from a battleship.
Which is aiming at him as well.
Yeah, he likes me.
That's like what, 12 clicks, John?
It's close enough. It is basically knife fighting range, and I'm closing the distance fast.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Alright, where's he at, Seth? Mark him. Is that him?
Yeah.
Alright. Dude, it is 16 clicks. Okay. At least from where I am. Which would mean it's about 212.
From where I'm at, it's 15.4.
Well, it is now, but I just spawned, so. I was guesstimating.
Fire that way.
I was guesstimating that if I spawned, I would be about 16. I'm just surprised.
Okay, it's ready. What the god? Come on, my friend. Time to get nice and friendly. Oh, you brought out the freaking rocket launcher.
Yeah, I am. I'm about to hit him right in his bridge. I'm gonna try to fuck with him. Be pounding the shit out of that fish. Look at that. Look at that fishiness.
Battle cruiser, battleship. And so we got over here on our this side that's not coming at us, but we're fighting. 3 DDs, 1 battle cruiser, and 1 BB. I am heading straight for the BB right now. Full speed, 43. That's right. I like
Well,
39
you can
knots.
get very close to him, John. He is very preoccupied.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to. That's my point. He was gonna hit him with a rocket, and I'm trying to put fucking torpedoes in his ass.
I'm not gonna finish him off. I just gotta aim for like
No.
little.
You're gonna hit him with the rocket.
I'm gonna be a
try to
nuisance.
finish him with a torps if I can get close enough.
Yeah, but yeah. After I hit him with the rockets, I'm just gonna J out because I'm not going all the way back to rearm.
It seems like they're trying to keep us away from the BB.
Hey, I think.
no.
Dory, are you back?
Yeah, you got my attention now 'cause you got close. Around.
Yes, I'm
And
back.
sir, I can get back to what I was doing.
All right, missile 1 See how it goes. I'm gonna
There are
aim.
ways
I'm
to
gonna try
go.
to aim for his bridge. Yeah, but he's good enough in range. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident I'll hit him.
For you, yeah. For me, no. My turrets will fucking just drown before they even get close.
Oh, I died.
Yeah,
What got me?
American torpedoes.
12-inch.
Oh, this is 5.69 mils.
Ah, yeah, of course it was Russian.
The Sean horse? Yeah.
Oh, that was Sean Horst? That was
No.
Russian.
Oh, never mind. Someone else sketched. Listen.
Well, I get him.
Fire.
I'm a bad shot. I used to be a good shot, but now I'm a bad shot.
That guy was very proud of himself. He was an Italian ship, and he got you. The guy, see, they're talking about Murad, Italian ship. The guy in chat is saying, complaining that he can't destroy a cruiser with his Italian battleship. Meanwhile, an Italian battleship just sunk you in another battleship.
Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen.
I need all nav. Oh, come on.
Fuck, I'm not even concerned if I'm gonna get hit by everything now.
Of course.
Shit.
Can't even sneak up on someone without a Sean Horse showing up.
How are they even firing upon us? Those are the fucking shore defenses for the fucking plane. I should be far away from their asses enough. I had to release early. My ass about to go down by a BB again.
Oh, dang it. All my stuff hit torpedo nets.
Yeah. So he's going northeast, according to me. Looking at that thing you're shooting at, Seth. It says he's
Sean
going
Horst.
northeast, but he's not going northeast, Seth. He's going southeast. Why is it telling me he's going northeast? I'm almost in range to try to send a torpedo or two, but
Backing up.
The guy that killed you said that he's kind of new.
Stupid little frickin'.
Ouch. He's reversing now. I'm gonna see if I can spawn into Douglas and hit his control center. Because he's moving around to try to dodge any possible torpedoes. Pretty sure that's why he's reversing.
Looks like your missile blew up right before hitting.
Hello, battle cruiser.
There we go. I got his bridge. Well, no, not exactly, but I damaged some stuff around it.
A battleship killed me. That's rather annoying.
I got a smoke funnel. That'll affect his responsiveness. I did something with his targeting. And I started a fire, I think, or at least I helped start one. Where's my visibility stat?
he's within torpedo nets.
He's nowhere inside any torpedo net, Seth. He's in between the islands. However, I am messing up his funnel and stuff. But I'm getting a little too close so his guns can see. I'm having to do an emergency relocation.
Hello.
Watch out, that other battleship, I saw him creeping up from the north.
Yeah,
Up
it's
there.
right on me.
Oh, he's starting to get in pretty close, ain't he, Seth?
Yes.
Wait, that's a different guy. Isn't it?
Well, there's two DDs, a BB over there. The BB I'm firing on now. He's firing on me.
This is the same guy I've been shooting at for a while.
Yeah, but he.
Yeah, but you're
I
on
saw
the
him
one.
pass behind the. What? That don't make. Okay. Okay. I could spawn and try to get a torpedo off since he's so close.
Yeah, I would recommend that heavily.
Come
Before
on,
he gets
eat 'em.
into a
It's
position.
all that around. Oh yeah!
Hey, you got him, John. Look at that.
I'm like, eat these! Boom! Straight off fucking from top to down.
Hey, I got his fire control director, Seth, the guy you're shooting at.
Yes. Oh,
Full
now
double,
he's.
bitch
I think
boy.
he's mad.
Well, I've been harassing him this whole time. Alright, Seth, quick.
Cruisers, you're next. That one BP must have been, or that one dude must have been mad as hell.
Well, he said it was his first time actually doing anything with a battleship, and Seth was his first kill, so... I don't think he's mad. I think he's probably impressed with himself. I told him good job.
They just took one full salvo from me, straight out. Fucking 16 inches.
Yeah, you got... He's only...
14 inch, but hey. This is the premium BB. All the way on the bottom of the list. Yeah, big baby. Big fish.
He's got all of his guns pointed at me, it looks like.
Nah, he's shooting me.
Well, his secondaries are. Oh, wait, yeah, he is. I mean, I'm doing pretty good harassing him. But I'm gonna try to switch to something you're using, Seth, okay? Or maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. Maybe I should keep harassing him.
I just knocked out his battle bridge.
Oh.
He is no longer able to steer his ship.
Well, I'm doing some consistent crew damage at least. It's not like I don't have a gun on this thing. Oh, I disabled his gun. I shot it in the barrel with the rocket. I disabled one of his guns.
Does any of my torpedoes actually hit him?
I don't think so.
My God.
Well, we've almost got him through attrition.
Yeah, but here's your problem. You ready?
Don't know. He's...
You spawning too, Q?
I've already did. What do you mean? I'm shooting him right now.
Have you hit him with torpedoes?
No, but he's slowing down, so no matter what I did with the torpedo, and he's turning, so... But I have preemptively launched some in anticipation of him slowing down and turning, but... Well, we'll see how that goes. And I got planes coming at me, too. I just shot a plane down.
Secondaries are going up.
Yeah, a little fucking little destroyer over here, a little frigate.
That is a DD really close to me, but apparently there's other things close.
Try to aim for this guy if you can, John. Aim
Yeah,
for the
that
guy with the
guy's
battleship gun.
The Sean horse is dead.
Yeah, I told you we'd win the war of attrition on him.
I got a pounder coming in from my ass, going side. They're going. It looks like he's got torpedo.
Alright, well I'll cover you, John. Just try not to get too close. Alright, so
I'm
that you'll
so
have
fucking-
room.
Big old BB that's quite slow.
I'm just saying, you don't want to get where you can't aim anymore.
Oh, the Sean horse is outside the torpedo nets, which means our torpedoes actually just detonate before they reach him.
Mine were still going, Seth.
Mine detonated before reaching him.
Mine were still going when I died.
All right.
Man, look at that scummy guy. You see what he's doing?
What?
He's shooting at the coastal artillery so that if anyone else comes into the point, if the artillery hasn't respawned by the time someone comes in, they'll start immediately capturing it. He's not even trying to fight us anymore. Because he knows he's lost.
Yeah, he's quite fast, actually. Yeah, he's dead. At this point, yeah, there he goes. Off it again. Like, we gotta clean up the remaining filth from our area.
Yeah, motherfucker, you can get slip to my guys' control my fucking gunners, and they're coming for you.
What am I supposed to use SAP on again? Am I supposed to use it on this destroyer? I just use an HE.
There he goes. I remember now what to do with Moffat. You shoot in the back, not the front.
Yeah,
Back, not the front.
You hit him in the back.
Yeah, I forgot. I did a whoopsie and was hitting him in the front.
Sorry,
Yeah.
there was a bomber trying to come get my ass, a player, but dude, forget this sucker got a lot of AA.
Is that all the scum here?
In our immediate vicinity, yeah. I'm being shot at somewhere from the north.
Yeah, you're being shot at by a BB low here.
Cruiser,
No, right there.
cruiser, that way. That's what's been firing.
9.2 miles. 9, almost 10 miles away.
10.50 something fucking miles.
My
Alright,
screens are
maybe
saying it's a battleship,
This is a cruiser on mine.
and it told me battleship. Well,
The
you
X-ray
may be
kind of
looking
look.
at it different.
The X-ray looks like a battleship whenever I have it targeted.
Yeah, it's a battleship.
Like on the
Maybe-
top right, I
maybe-
mean.
Maybe us and John are talking about two separate things.
You most
I'm
likely
starting to
are.
believe
You
that.
usually are, to be honest with you.
There is no other big ship that way, unless you're talking about the ones that are closer to the coast, like the B point.
Mm-mm.
How do I mark something? Yeah, this guy right here, that's a battleship.
If you're talking one way out there, one I was aiming at first, is not a BB. It said it was a cruiser.
Look at the chat, John.
Similar battleship. Ah, well. That matters.
No, it doesn't matter. We just want him dead.
You do know.
There's a battle cruiser over here, and there's guys over there though.
The game's telling me he's going southeast when he's not. He's clearly going a similar direction as I am, which is westward.
The one I'm talking about is the one way over here.
Yep. Okay.
That
John.
was a BB. The other one that was way the fuck out there was a cruiser.
Yeah, that
You
it's
even
a
call them a cruiser.
Okay, once again.
John. We figured we were talking about two separate things. We were fairly sure you were correct, so we were redoing what we thought to make sure.
Just cause I didn't deal with this over there that shot hit me just now. Funny.
Anyway, Seth, his heading angle, I visually see him heading the similar direction as me westward. The thing on the top left is showing that he's going southeast, when he's clearly not. That's why I was getting confused, Seth. You hear me?
Uh-huh. I'm currently fighting something.
Now I know who's been shooting at me. It's a heavy cruiser. Oh no, fuck did not fuck with.
Oh, he gave you a target, so now you got.
I could have
some
launched
target.
torpedoes on these
Most
battleships
going
if I
after
was
the other
Japanese.
freaking cruisers and other big boys.
If I was in Japan, I could have already had torpedoes going after those battleships.
That is true. Japan does have superior torpedoes. But what are you gonna do?
Just stop using US.
Americans have superior guns.
Stop using Japanese.
You're just like, oh wait, guns are probably better.
That's the dichotomy I deal with, Seth. I have to go back and forth.
Yeah, like
Because I'm like, oh boy, I'm close enough for a torpedo. That's right, there's fucking shitty ass American
the horrible
torpedoes.
American torpedoes. And it's like, oh boy, why aren't my guns doing as much as they used to do to a person?
I haven't had too much trouble with the Japanese guns too much.
Hey, stop fucking firing on me, huh? Because I fucking see your stupid ass firing.
Oh, the Sean horse got me.
Yeah, there's a F-80, there's a dual P-51 thing coming. And the AA's lighting them up. I should spawn in my anti-air vehicle. Why is he turning towards me? I'm full unloading on him. Fun fact, that Douglas I'm using, those are supposed to be anti-air missiles. And I have radar targeting. And I have, what's that called? Where it's like the shell, HE shells blow up near the airplane?
BT.
Yeah, I got that on there too. It's for the main gun. That's rapid firing.
You're in a battleship, aren't you?
Me? No.
Oh, John.
Yes. He's in the Arkansas.
I'm in the Nevada.
Well, it's nice knowing you guys.
Yeah, I'll be here in 6 years. I'll be going at my steady speed for the next six and a half years.
So many people are just throwing their shit at their planes at me.
Well, isn't that free kills? Good job, John.
Well, yeah. But I'm trying to.
Was that a one tap?
One tap that ass. Right to the front. All the way.
Yeah, that's one of the weakest parts of a ship. Assuming that the.
I did a broadside. These two
John,
forward straight.
shoot
and I
this
just
guy.
Straight up through the fucking side.
John, this is the guy that was murdering us a while ago.
I fucking know.
So why don't
Well,
you
I
tell
got
him how
torpedoes heading toward him, but I doubt it'll work. Hey, Seth, John, you made him sad. He said he hates his luck.
I would too. You know, you spawn in the Sean horse, you go, la la. Oh dear God. There's two battleships.
John and I are just randomly two different people all of a sudden. Alright, Seth, where you at? Where's John? Are there any planes around you, Seth?
I don't know, but if there is, they'd have a very bad day. All my secondaries have
What the hell is he firing off?
John, that Kiryu Topaz, that's me, John. The chat's, like, messed up. Was that you saying you got one from a sale?
No.
Oh, okay. Get
You
confused
said
about
my
who's who.
fault, and I said, no, my fault. You shot first. I didn't time.
Yeah, but your name didn't show up. It was someone else's, like how when I'm typing.
Just the game being wonky. Game is being a bit wonky. Okay, who's messing with me in this dude's fucking fun?
what?
Someone else is shooting at my ass while me and this BV are just nonchalantly just firing random shit at each other. We don't
Probably
even
the
hit each other.
Sean
We're
horse.
just fucking with each other at this point. See, I could hit you, I could hit you too. that fucker over here. You got my ear. My ear. Now you gotta deal with my fucking salvos.
Oh, shooting at me. Oh. Light ship. Annoying.
Starboard your helm. Aye, steer starboard.
How is he even able to? He's fucking walking out like, he's only like freaking 30, freaking like 9:30. Then out of nowhere saying he's like, like fucking 10 out. And I'm like, 1 second you're 1 second you're not. What the fuck are you, dude? Are you cheating or something?
Probably your director's just getting a new range for it,
Oh no, dude.
or it's a glitch.
Port your helm. Aye, steer port.
Okay, now I know this shit's fucking wonky as fuck. That dude was straight out glitching. A whole fucking screen was wigging out like he was straight out just like vibrating. I was like, huh? Yeah? They're like, way the fuck gone out there for some reason. I'm all like, but I know they should have been closer to that. What the fuck?
All hands, abandon ship. Cruiser, ahead. Action station. Enemy spotted. Port your helm. Aye, steer port.
I know.
You turn off chat.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna fly up to Seth because he apparently needs help repairing. He's getting singled out.
Enjoy, my friend. What? What in the fuck?
Yep. Yep. Another guy joining in the. If I want to quit or not. I hate it when other people just join in a battle, a brawl.
Right? I was having a little fun with my little friend over there, and this the douchebag that was fucking firing, like, he was pointing out too. Or firing upon my ass.
Yeah, that's the guy that's been up in the north that I've been marking for a while. He's just been
Nothing I
floating
can do about
around.
him. I've shot him a bunch of times.
I was talking to, I was letting John know. That,
I've been playing around with them too, but I've been hit by a lot of the other shit, so I end up freaking shooting at them too.
yeah.
There's just too many big ships too far out that you can't really do nothing.
You should be able to outrange them, Seth, with your battleship. Right?
That's quite a lot.
Didn't America have
Yeah,
a better
but
range?
Yeah, but by the time my shell hits the spot where they used to be, they've already turned.
Well, then don't full broadside it. Just you do individual barrel shots. I've seen it. It works. I've seen them do it.
I know.
Most battleships don't do it, but every once in a while you'll get a good one that he knows he's missing you. So he'll start singling firing each barrel, and then he's almost guaranteed to hit you like that because you can only maneuver so much. I was in the
They took
DD
that
and
out.
someone did that to me. Huh?
Just
they
bringing up
took-
the BB will be some money wise a bit.
They took out how much money I'm making or lost. Let me see it in this menu.
Well,
That'd be my first time dying. But
people probably saw it and was like, "Oh no, I'm losing money," but actually they made money, just didn't realize it. Or B, it's just a glitch.
oh, when the match is done, it'll be alright. It doesn't show everything, man. You don't
I know, but most people are ignorant and don't know any better because nobody bothered to tell them. And then they look up YouTubers, and then the YouTubers like, "Dad, they don't care. The developers are meatheads. They're trying to steal your wallet." And they just get fed this cycle of misinformation and shit. And it makes them feel validated that that there's no way they could have done anything wrong, or it could just be simple a mistake. No, it has to be something.
rounds. That's the one I've been fighting.
I know. On
He's
my
taken
middle.
quite a few previous 16-inch rounds, and he's still ticking. You sure he's not cheating? I've hit him
Nah,
in
he's
the
not.
front,
I've
in
hit
the
him.
fucking middle, the back.
I know. I've hit him a few times too.
That's way too much armor on the top to be,
Yeah, it's a battle. It's Prince Eugene. Not a particularly good ship, apparently, but it's a ship. Germans produce very good speakers when it comes to ships.
Very good. What? Speakers?
Thinkers. Like bad ships. Bad ship design.
It's showing me, Seth. 17 over 20 something. 20k. 71 over 20k. It's working for me.
You push M, right, to see it?
No, you go to the respawn menu.
Well, that's the problem.
Well, you used to,
I just
but
fucking put all those rounds straight up and down his fucking ship. Every single round, I mean, for the main cannon, just went straight all the way from tip to toe and back.
that guy
I'm
was
distracted.
that guy was so upset, like as if he was legitimately giving me helpful tips, but he was just talking shit. He's like, I was trying to be helpful, but no. And it's like, dude, you're not helping. You're just lying.
Alright.
That's a big difference. Hey, the Pittsburgh showed up. Who's the Pittsburgh again? That is a Baltimore class. That is a cruiser.
Battle cruiser.
It's a CA. Does that make it a heavy cruiser?
See a heavy cruiser.
Okay.
Q, are you seeing what I'm doing?
The destroyer tactic?
The tactic of not shooting at all, getting as close.
Well, yeah, if you got a low visibility distance, yeah, not shooting would definitely not give you away. Especially if they're in the middle of looking at somebody else and don't realize it. Because sometimes if you start shooting, they're like, wait a minute, I'm getting hit a lot. Which is what happens to me. Sometimes I'll be looking at another target and I realize I'm getting hit a lot, and then I'll turn to focus on that guy because he's more effective than the guy I'm focusing on. You know?
Holy, am I actually gonna hit him? Those torpedoes are getting awfully close to him.
That other... There is a battleship using his secondaries on you.
I'm aware.
And a destroyer.
That guy dodged.
They are coming for me.
You might want to do your torpedo run, Seth.
I already did it.
We'll do another one.
I'm out.
Well, he don't need to... I don't know. I haven't done mine yet. I was waiting for a good time. But yeah, it just comes down to simple logic. Because if he knows he's getting hit from a certain direction a lot, he's going to look over there, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, none of my torpedoes hit, even though I was pretty much point blank.
I saw him
That's fine.
turn.
Yeah.
You weren't really point blank,
Went
though.
too quick.
Point
said
blank
you-
when it comes.
You said you already did. You would have been point blank if you would have did it when I told you, or at least almost point blank.
I was already unable to turn, so it would have been pointless.
I don't know.
Whenever
He had,
you said
if he has
that.
plenty of time to turn, it's not point blank, Seth.
I did some speculative shots first.
Blank.
First, there were 2 speculative shots, way before he even saw me. Then there was some more speculative shots, and then there were the true shots, which all missed. The speculative shots almost hit, but my true shots whiffed completely.
I just need one more
Hey, Tucker,
torpedo.
You should have been dead long.
I just need one more torpedo. I need it the other way because he's gonna turn. What you should do is cross your torpedoes instead of putting them all in the same section. You cross them to compensate for him turning.
I only fired 4 out of my 8.
Well, what was all that speech about? You fired them all already.
Because I kinda did and kinda didn't.
Making my head hurt.
Flank speed.
The enemy has captured most of the strategic zones. We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Naval vessel! Halt!
You should have let me spawn first so I could draw their attention before you spawn, because you spawn much closer than I do.
We'll see how these go. I'm fairly sure not well, but they might actually do good. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Target identified. Battle cruiser.
Oh, yep.
Fucking kill.
Huh? John, he got hit by those torpedoes. It's my kill. Love of God. You know how hard it is to hit something with a freaking torpedo.
Yeah, and a slow American one, too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now they're wanting vengeance. Great. Sean horse. John, start shooting that other Sean horse.
I fucking been shooting, dipshit. Don't need to tell me shit.
He called you a loser. I don't know how you feel about that, but he is shooting me. He is finding it's very fun to shoot me.
Man, I'm trying to turn so I don't fucking beach myself eventually. You know these
But
things
John-
take fucking turn in fucking centuries.
I know, but you don't want to be a beached whale?
That's the best part.
Yeah, I know.
Even
You'll
the
never
Yamato
see-
wanted to be a beach whale.
I know. The Yamato wanted Yamato's whole life was to become a beached whale. It failed at it. The mean United States stopped extremes, but you know, live and learn.
Alright, motherfucker, I left you alone. Now I'm being fired by all those ships over there sitting in B. Damn, you pretty close to that damn thing.
Yeah.
man.
Hold your helm.
He does not want to become a torpedo statistic, but he also has.
I almost got him with my torpedoes, but he fucking
Yep.
he fucking opened up a hole I couldn't repair, so I couldn't
No,
quite get the
torpedo
torpedo
nets.
off.
Torpedo nets are saving his butt.
It's not my fault. I don't fucking use it there, Seth.
Well, I
Go
can't
out
get
like
close
by a
enough.
few feet, then
I
drive out of the
can't.
fucking spawn.
I can't. He blows me up before I can do that.
Maybe you should wait till I'm fighting him before you spawn. I was fighting him by myself for the past 30 fucking minutes.
You calm down. 1, 2. That's impossible because I spawn closer.
Well, guess how
And,
close I was? I was closer to him than where you spawned.
Why isn't
I was
going
right
on?
next to him
What's
fighting
going
him, and you literally could have just drove up and shot him.
What
But you
the fuck is
didn't.
going on?
You,
This game's so fucking bad. Bullshit.
I know, Seth. I was just teasing you because I kept telling you earlier to wait till I engage him before you spawn. And I was literally fighting him for more than 10 minutes. And you're like, I can't do nothing, he's shooting. He's like, well, where were you earlier then, Seth? I was literally had his full attention. At least I think I did.
No, you didn't.
Alright,
What-
motherfuckers. Here's fucking goes
What
fucking
happened?
secondaries to be going up, and I ain't doing shit.
Okay, Q. So this is. Let me tell you what's happening. He's shooting at you. Then the minute I spawn, I'm the bigger threat. So he immediately starts shooting at me.
But Seth, I had his undivided attention. He's got battleship guns.
I know. But the Pacific nanosecond that he sees me spawn, those battleship guns change to knee.
Look, Seth, you're not timing it right. They don't even know I exist right now because you keep spawning right next to them instead of fucking waiting like I said.
It's fine. This is cheap. All I'm doing.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're gonna complain, at least have a fucking good reason for it.
Nah, my good reason is he's actually sinking. I think.
Yeah, I've been shooting him this whole time. At the very least, you're distracting him from shooting at me. But the truth of the matter is you should let him shoot at me so you could torpedo him. I know I'm probably wrong in some parts of that timeline, but fuck, man, come on. I wanna get you a fucking win, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't wanna hear you complain. Oh, you shoot me. It's like, well, maybe you should wait a minute. You know? Oh. Wow, you were out. I'm pretty sure you were outside the torpedo net by then. Because I launched mine much sooner, and they're still going.
Mine are going too, but you'll see in a second they'll just all explode. Yep, there they are. You see how they're exploding right there?
I see shells exploding. I don't see the shell. That don't look like a torpedo explosion.
Yeah, they're not. And we're on my torpedoes. I didn't get to see them.
I don't know, unless they changed how... Unless they made the torpedo explosion look like a little shell explosion.
Sometimes they do.
Which I don't know, maybe.
See, those are torpedo explosions right there.
He's going forward, so he's trying to avoid torpedoes right now. He changed his direction. You didn't fire them all in one direction towards him again, did you?
I kind of figured.
You're supposed to put him behind, put one at him, two behind, and two in front. So that he can't do that.
I'm aware.
I fucking thinking? How are they even doing anything in the first place as it is? It's like they could do whatever the fuck they want to my ass, but I'm fucking putting all these AP rounds straight fucking through big babies as it is, but yet they're doing the same shit but doing way more damage. I'm using 16 inches. It's like I'm fucking hitting them with the fucking DD. What the fuck?
Sorry, I got stressed, Seth, because I wanted to help you get a win out of that.
Come on, let me respawn. Thank you, game.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Come on, games. Respawn. Quicker, quicker, quicker.
Alright. He's changing his guns to you now, Seth. But he's so close to you right now.
Oh, there went all my torpedo. Ah, ha, ha. Torpedo netted.
What if you got, like, closer to him? Like, turned left when you spawn?
Well. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, that's interesting. And funny.
What?
Oh, my torpedoes respawned. Because I was in the, the spot.
Yeah.
So, as I was thinking, I was going, wait a minute.
Hey, I still my BB didn't die, but yet, like I said, it felt like I was hitting fucking ships. What a fucking DD round.
Mm-hmm.
Big ships. I'm like, when I know it should be, especially the way I was hitting them, top, going straight off fucking plunging fire.
I made money. I made 62,000. That's not bad. And look at that. It's my bedtime now. Hooray!
62.
I'll make you later. Hey, Q later.
Okay.
I gotta pee.
I'm out. I'm gone.
Good night, Q. It's my bedtime. Yay! I made it. I made it for my bedtime.
I made more money than you did, Seth.
Yeah, well, I exploded more. All right. Good night.
User disconnected from your channel.
Good job, I guess.
Fuck. Even I know better than that.
What? What's wrong?
Or the fact that I'm using 16-inch plunging fire onto other ships, I shouldn't be able to fucking take it. And realistically wise, should not be able to take it in real life.
It was an alright game. It was still pretty fun. My hand is hurting so bad right now. Ugh. Yeah, Seth was pretty rusty. I felt bad for him.
I don't play often either, but I was getting kills and shit. It's just,
Seth's usually the one that does better than all of us.
yeah, and I got more money than you too.
But he's really rusty. He was he normally kicks ass. But we still did good and it was fun, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, we're the ones that got the team, got
Best squad.
anyway, so.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it don't really matter. But it was fun. I had fun. I like it whenever they push you to the spawn point because it means I could get easy shots off on people. You know, I don't have to try to snipe them from very far, and I could try to get them with the torpedo, which is a little harder to do sometimes. Like how Seth was saying, he was trying to do it out of spawn. So I mean, I understand that. It's just I was trying to go for the element. Because, like, I was hoping that Seth would get the chance to do it, pull it off. Because I know that the cruiser, I can only do so much. I mean, as far as, like, turning goes, I can only turn so fast.